My name is Matt Bowling, and I'm Education Director at Right Brain Curriculum. Thank you for your interest in teaching. My name is Matt Bowling, and I'm Education Director at Right Brain Curriculum. Thank you for your interest in teaching with us. Our company offers project-based learning classes for students in grades 2 through 8 all over Eastern Massachusetts. In most cases, we work with recreation departments, community education groups, and in most cases, we work with recreation departments, community education groups, or private schools to bring our classes to students. Most of the classes are once a week. Most of the classes are held once a week and last somewhere between an hour to an hour and a half. Our classes are designed to be fun after-school programs with an educational component. All of our classes are hands-on. All of our classes include hands-on activities. All of our classes include hands-on activities and are experiential in nature. We also use videos throughout the class, similar to the one that you're seeing now, where I talk directly to students. These videos guide our teachers through the program and helps reduce the amount of training time and These videos help guide teachers through the program. These videos help guide teachers through the program as you present the videos. These videos help guide teachers through the program. And we found that they greatly reduce the amount of prep time and teacher training time that's needed. And we've found that the videos greatly reduce teacher training time and prep time. The total training time in order to when our teachers prepare to teach a class, they watch about a half. When our teachers prepare to teach a class, they watch a 30-minute video that gets them ready to teach. When teachers prepare to teach a class, they watch a 30-minute video that gets them ready for the When teachers prepare to teach a class, they watch a 30-minute video which gets them ready for the program. Let me tell you a little bit about how we work with teachers. Let me tell you a little bit about how we work with teachers. Throughout Eastern Massachusetts, we have about 36 teachers that we have informal relationships with. When a program or a class comes up that's in the geographical area of one of our teachers on staff, when a program comes up, when we find out that we have sufficient enrollment to run a program, we look at our teacher pool and reach out to teachers who live in the geographical area of the class. We'll let a teacher know that a potential class is in a certain town near them, and we'll give them the dates and the times of the class. That teacher then has the option to either accept the class and teach it. That teacher then has the option to either commit to the class or That teacher then has the option to commit to the class or to pass if it doesn't work with their schedule. Most classes last between 4 and 8 weeks, so it's a fairly short commitment. Most classes last between 4 and 8 weeks, so it's a fairly brief commitment that the teacher needs to make. We simply ask that once a teacher commits to the program that they fulfill the entire program. We just ask that once a teacher commits to a program that they remain as the teacher throughout the program. It's also important to note that most classes start somewhere between 2:30 and 3:30 in the afternoon. So we're always especially on the lookout for folks who are out of school or out of their regular jobs early enough that they can take on a So we're always on the lookout for teachers whose schedule allows them to start a class a little bit earlier in the afternoon. We do occasionally have classes that start after 3:30, but we do occasionally have classes that start after 3:30, but I'd say 90% of our classes start somewhere between 2:30. We do occasionally have classes that start after 3:30, but in most cases they start a little earlier. We are also always looking to partner with communities all over Massachusetts, southern New Hampshire, and northern Rhode Island. However, it should be noted that most of our classes, as you can see from this map, tend to be to the west of Boston. That's not to say that if you live on the north or south shore That's not to say that if you live on the north or south shore that there won't be any opportunities, but we are always looking for teachers that are in the geographical area shown here. Right Brain Curriculum doesn't pay Right Brain Curriculum does not pay for travel time or prep time, so we try Right Brain, Right Brain Curriculum does not pay for prep time or travel time, so for that reason we always try. Right Brain Curriculum does not pay for travel time or prep time, so for that reason we're always looking to pair teachers with programs that are nearby where they work or live. We try to The feedback we've gotten from teachers is that the classes are really fun to teach. The class sizes are usually small, often under 10 students, and that it's a good way to supplement your income. The feedback we've received from teachers is that the classes are fun and easy to teach, that very little prep time is involved, that the classes tend to be small, and that it's a nice way to supplement your income from your regular job. And that it's a nice way to supplement your income from another job. Because you're able to choose because you're able to commit to or pass for each program that we because you're able to commit or pass for each program that we offer you, it really gives you a lot of flexibility. Some of our teachers teach many programs, sometimes 3 or 4 a week, whereas other teachers sometimes just teach one here or there. Some of our teachers teach 3 or 4 programs a week, whereas other teachers just teach a program here or there occasionally. Either of those options work well for us, and hopefully they work well for you. The requirements for the position are that you should have a bachelor's degree and some experience in education. You do not have to have been a classroom teacher, but you do have to have worked with kids in some capacity. You also need to have a car. Most of our classes are not near public transportation, and because most of our classes are not near public transportation, because most of our classes are not near public transportation, you will need a car, and we also in most cases our teachers use their own personal laptops. Also, in most cases, our teachers use their own laptops in the class. That's not an absolute must, but it is very helpful. Also, in most cases, our teachers use their own personal laptops. Also, in most cases, our teachers use a laptop. Also, in most cases, our teachers bring their own laptops. If you're interested in applying to be one of our teachers, if you're interested in applying to be in our pool of teachers, please send your resume and your schedule to me. Please send your resume and your schedule to me at matt@rightbraincurriculum.com. If you can indicate in your email where you work and live, that's very helpful to know whether we'll have potential classes in your area. And also, if you can list your weekly schedule, that's also helpful to make sure that there are likely to be classes during the times that you can teach. Thanks for your interest in Right Brain Curriculum, and we hope that we'll be working with you soon.